Hi guys, this is Josh on Blue Turtle, and today it's Cooking with Josh. We have a 3-ingredient cookie. All you need to make is you can go to your local store and buy a Betty Crocker Rainbow Chocolate Chip Candy Cookie Mix at your local food store. If you don't have this, you cannot make it. Okay, the first thing you need is to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. The second thing you need is you need your bowl, which I already poured it out, and you need a spoon. And you could just stir it around to make sure all the candy, I think they're M&Ms, are all mixed fairly together, not all the bottom. Because when you dumped it out, they'll all be on the bottom. So you just need to make sure they're not all on the bottom. The second thing you need to do is, it doesn't matter. You could just add your butter next. Make sure it's softened butter, but not melted. It can be melted a little bit, but it can't be completely melted. I'm using this spoon because, I don't know why. Because it's a small bowl and it's easier to use. I don't know. I think the bowl is a little bit small. So apparently this is all you need, but I don't know if it's really all you need. Now you just need 1 egg. So let's put the egg in there. Just need this one little egg, and you just crack it in there and you go throw this away. Okay, my assistant Chloe Marie's here. Chloe, come here. Chloe, come here. Say hi. Never cook with your dogs. You might get hair in your food. So now you just need to put the egg inside of the bowl. Now you mix everything together until it looks like regular cookie dough. This is actually looking pretty good. Let's see, it's still a little dry underneath. I just need them to mix a little bit more. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's pretty much mixed. Just has a little bit of dry on the bottom. So now at this point, you can dip your hands in, and you just got to make sure all the dryness on the bottom gets mixed with the wet on the top. So I think we oops. So just mix it together until you think it's looking pretty darn good. Just mix it until you think all this dry stuff is gone in your bowl. And the only reason is I'm doing this video is some people don't like to read the instructions, so I'm helping them. Instead of them to have to read these instructions, I'm reading it for them. So when you're done, you should have a big lump like this, and you can, all your dry on the bottom should be gone. And now we have to go get a cake pan, or a cookie pan, so. Or the next thing you need to do is line your pan with parchment paper. And then you take your cookie dough and put it into a little bowl. About this big right here. And that's a fair size cookie. So if you want to see in the oven how big that'll be, all you need to do is like push it down. So a cookie like this would be about this big after it's all cooked. So when you got about how big it's gonna be, you could just roll it back up and you put it back in the ball. So you just keep doing this. Here, if it has a little too much, see, you can just take some off. And now it's looking like that. So we'll just keep rolling this until they're all done. Okay, after they're all done, all you need to do is put them in the oven, but sometimes you might have a little bit extra. So what we're going to do with that, we're going to do something different with that. Let's go put them in the oven. Okay, so we're at the oven, and I'm going to go get them. Let me put them in here. So I fit 12 of them on there. I don't know how many you'll fit, but as many as you can. Make sure an adult is here with you while you're doing the oven part. So we'll just put them in the oven, and we'll put them in there for about 10 minutes. So I'm going to put the timer on for 10 minutes now. Okay, so in 10 minutes we'll come back and check on this, but for now, we're going to go use the extra dough. Okay, for the extra cookie dough, the first thing we're going to do is, since they're only going to be in here for 5 minutes, I don't have any extra paper left, but if you have paper left, you just put the paper on. But since I don't, and we're only putting them in for 5 minutes, I'm just going to spray some of this stuff around it. Now, we're just going to take our dough, and let's see how far we can spread it without it getting too thin. Or if you don't want to make cookies and you just want to do this, you could just do this too. So this is like a giant cookie, but it's going to be a little more thinner. Oops. Just pat it out until it's like thin enough. As thin as you want it, but I'm going to do mine pretty thin because I don't want it in there too long. That's a pretty thin cookie. So if you have any extra grease around here, what you're going to do, not grease, I mean, if you have any extra oil around here, what you want to do is you want to wipe it off, because when it starts cooking, that's going to get brown and oiled up. So when you go to wash your pan, it's going to get harder to wash it. Not harder, it's just going to be more to wash. So you could just wipe some of that up so it doesn't burn on there. So now we're going to put this in the oven for 5 minutes. Okay, while we wait, we're going to clean up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, we're going to clean up a little bit. So, as you can see, there's whole crumbs on my table. So, if you have crumbs on your table, you could just clean up while you're waiting, so your mom doesn't yell at you. Put it in the bowl. Just like so. Just like that. That is how you clean off the kitchen table. Now we're going to go wash this. I'll be right back. Okay, after we're done cleaning and after everything's done with that, now we are going to use this icing and we're going to put it in a bag. And so let's get started with that. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut this open just a little bit. Now we're going to pick our tip, which we don't want it to be too small, but we don't want it to be too big either. So I was thinking maybe we could do this, but I don't know if any of the chips are going to come out. So I'm thinking maybe I'm going to do this one. Oh yeah, and then also we need one of these and one of these. And I haven't done this in a while, so I know this part goes on the outside, so I think this part goes in first. I'm pretty sure this part goes in first. So put your piece in. Or no. No, you put this one in on that inside. And then, yeah. Okay, yeah. And then you put this here. Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's how you do it. if you didn't know, like me. So there's, instead of buying bags, you can also do this instead. So now we're just gonna take our icing, and I'm gonna need to go get a spoon. Oh, that looks delicious. I'll be right back to get a spoon. Okay, so I got my spoon, and I also got a cup. So when we put this in here, some people didn't know this either. So you can just turn the edges over like this, and you put, I mean, most people do this. So then you just put your icing down in there. So we're not gonna put too much today. I'm just gonna put a little bit. I mean, that's probably enough. I don't know. I'll just put a little bit more just in case, because I know not all of it comes out. Okay, so that should be good. So now we just turn the bag over again. There's 4 minutes on the clock, or the timer. Okay, so now we got pumped bag ready. I think. Wait, okay, there. You gotta make sure you can hear it, like zip up, or then it won't. Also, so now you're just gonna bring all your icing down here. And if you want, while you're waiting, you could totally practice like that, and then oh yeah, you didn't see it. And then yeah. I don't know if the sprinkle will come out in this. If it doesn't, we'll put extra sprinkles in. Let's go see if it's done. Okay, so now I just got about another 5 more minutes. I had to put it in for a couple more minutes. And now we could just practice piping. Because we're not going to pipe the whole thing. It's just going to be like, I don't know if you've seen them before at the stores and stuff. Shoot. So this was an epic fail. Now it's in my hair. Oh my gosh. So we're just gonna ice it. We're not gonna pump it. No. Okay, we'll be back. So right now I have the big cookie, and it's looking pretty good, but it needs to be cooled off before we ice it. So I'm gonna put it in the freezer. But we need to put a towel underneath of it so it doesn't burn out the whole freezer. So we're just gonna like one there, that should be fine. One should be fine. It just needs to get a little bit cooled off. Because it's, oops, way too. Okay, so cookies are all done and they're looking delicious. Let's see how it looks in the freezer. Okay, I can't see it, but I know you guys can because I'm putting it up in the freezer. Tell me if it looks good. Oh, I can kind of see it there. Tell me if it looks good. Okay, so this is the challenging part. You need to take this and put it on there. So let's see if we can do it. Oh, shoot. We'll just cover it with icing. It's fine. Ha! Okay, it doesn't look half bad on here. So now I'm gonna kind of trim it up and make it fit on the bowl or on the plate. So I'm just gonna kind of cut some of the cookie off to make it fit. And we're gonna ice it so it's gonna look fine. And then we're gonna eat it. It's really good. So now we're gonna have to pump this because it's completely broken. I don't know what I'm doing. So, we're gonna dump out some icing. Okay. That should be good. And now we need a knife. I'll be right back. Alright, pause the video. Oh. Chloe, what are you doing? What are you doing? So we're just gonna spread the icing around to make it look delicious. And it's already like colorful, like the icing's like colorful and the cookie's colorful. This is just the most amazing treat you've ever seen. Ever. We don't need to add no sprinkles to this. No, we don't. So it's a little bit too much icing, so I'm gonna like put some on that cookie there. Okay, so that's how it looks. So I'm gonna cut it for the picture. Okay. Ready? Oh wait, you can't see it. I'm getting another plate for this. This looks delicious. Again, I didn't pause the video. I'm sorry. And now the dishwasher's in the background. But guess what? We got ourselves a little cookie pie, and it looks exactly like one of those ones from the store, but the ones from the store look a little bit better to eat. So that's what it looks like now. So yeah, I think this was fun. Let me show you the cookies because they were a little bit better looking. Oh, it's my face. Hey Cookie, how you doing? Can I take a bite out of you? Okay, so that was it, guys. This was Cooking with Josh. And I will see you next time on Blue Turtle. Bye, guys.